How bad is that? For me, this farming that I'm doing, I take it as a business. I don't plan to lose. That is my policy.
Okay.
I don't grow to lose. So whatever I do here, I take all the good agricultural methods and then I follow the procedures very well. Maize is one crop, one commodity that takes weeds. So when you allow weeds to take your maize farm, that means you are losing.
No. Okay.
And then when the
Okay.
maize starts to tassel, you don't impede in its growth.
Mm-hmm.
But most farmers, when they start to tassel, they start spraying.
Hello everyone, I welcome you to another edition of Hamburg Farms TV. My name is Obapa Sika. My guest for today is Bernard Lawete. Yes, he's a farmer. He's into animal farming and then the crop farming. We are here today to have an interaction with him to know about his journey, how he started. Has his journey been smooth? Has it been tough? We are here to find out from him. Let's go for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will get interactive. Stay tuned. Welcome back from that quick commercial break. My guest is here with me. Hello, Bernard. How long have you been a farmer? How long have you been into this business?
Okay, I've been into this business for the past 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Immediately I was employed, though I was doing it previously, but then I wasn't doing it for me. I was just helping other people.
Being in the agric sector, there is this complaint farmers I get from farmers a lot, especially those into the crop farming. What they keep saying is things are very bad. Things are very bad when it comes to purchasing of the fertilizers to take care of their farms and all that. How do you see it? Is it bad on your side too, or because you are in the sector, you see it to be okay?
Okay, it's bad and it's good. Let me say that.
How good and how bad?
Okay, how bad is that? For me, this farming that I'm doing, I take it as a business. I
Okay.
take it as a business. So my focus is here. I don't plan to lose. That is my policy.
Okay.
I don't grow to lose. So whatever I do here, I take all the good agricultural methods and then I follow the procedures very well. So honestly speaking, it's good. The fertilizer is expensive though, but when you do it and you do it well, you are not going to lose. When you plant 1 acre maize, your expenditure has to be maybe 6,000,
Okay.
but you have to get 16,000 from your proceeds. But most
Wow.
farmers
That's
they
quite
don't
a
follow.
lot.
So you see, they don't follow the procedures very well. Maize is one crop, one commodity that takes weeds. So when you allow weeds to take your maize farm, that means you are losing.
No. Okay.
And then when the
Okay.
maize starts to tassel, you don't impede in its growth.
Mm-hmm.
But most farmers, when they start to tassel, they start spraying.
Oh, I see.
So it impedes in the growth. You have to follow the practices. When you follow it well, you get a yield.
Don't you think you are moving forward because of your knowledge about this field of work?
Okay, honestly speaking, I would say yes,
Mm-hmm.
because most of the things we learn in the book
Mm-hmm.
are not applicable here.
Yeah.
But when we came to the field, we started doing it with them. And then we started realizing, no, when you do this, when you do that, these are the losses. And then we started following, and I've planted maize for the past 3 years. And the first time, it didn't yield well because I allowed weeds. So whatever thing I do, it's like a demonstration to me.
You learn from it
I
and
learn
then
from
try
it
to
and then
improve.
I improve on it.
Okay.
So almost every time I do a lot of demonstrations.
Wow.
Yes. So through the demonstration, I realized that no, this is what I need to do to gain. And so I do it perfectly and then I'm good to go.
Okay. Talking about the education of letting farmers know what they have to do to get their profits very well. Do you think the education has reached quite a wide number of people?
Oh yes.
Or you started not so long ago?
Oh, no. I've been in the service for the past 4 years. And my experience for the past 4 years, personally, I've reached out to a lot of farmers. Personally. And when you come to my department, they will talk of the things that I do. I reach out to farmers, I educate them very well. The education goes very well. But you see, most of our farmers they think they know too much.
Mm-hmm.
That is one problem that is affecting farmers, especially
Okay.
local farmers. Those that we came to meet here, they think they know tomorrow. Yeah, phone, you know, yeah. But you see, sometimes when someone is telling you something, the person is coming from a certain point of view. I've done maize, and I've realized some little things that when you do on your farm, you gain. And so going forward, I always correct them, and it goes well for me. You understand? So that is one thing that most farmers are refusing to do.
I'm asking this question because I think 2 weeks ago or so, yes, I came around and then I interviewed like 3 farmers. They were all complaining. One even told me he even feels like giving up on farming because he doesn't get anything from his farm. He invests more and then the profit, he can't even do anything with his profit. I asked him about how he takes care of his farm, that he buy fertilizers. One woman was even like she doesn't even go in for any fertilizer at all. Whether the farm survives, it's good. If it doesn't survive, she's also there because at the end of the day, the traders will come and the amount they offer to get these crops, it's quite bad. That's why I asked if the education has really reached a wide number of people.
Oh yes, it has. You see, our challenge now is labor. Our challenge now is labor.
Okay.
Secondly, with the market women. Now, when you come to my maize farm, and then you see the product I'm giving you, and I tell you I'm counting 8 for 10 cedis. If you buy. If you don't buy, I have my pigs to feed them too. That is what I tell them.
So don't you care if you lose your market or not?
No. I don't let you dictate for me because I spent on my farm and I know the amount I spent here.
That is their fear.
Yeah, and the farmers, you see, farmers are not one. And that is the problem. Farmers are not one. Recently, let me give you a simple example.
Okay.
Just February, I planted my maize. I've harvested that one already at the farm where we went. Yeah. And then by then, they were counting the maize for 8, for 5 or 10 CD at the market. So before I do that, before I harvest I go to the market
to find out
the price. They were counting 5 for 10 CD at the market. So I came and I was like, no. So meaning if I sell 10 for 10 CD like the women are saying, that means she going overnight has gotten twice what I have gotten on my farm. Okay. So I told them, they came and I told them I'm counting 6 for 10 cedis. If you buy, if you buy, go. First person came and then the person was like, oh, you're 7, mommy. I was like, yeah. So the next person came and he said, okay, me mount. My kind is and I was like, okay. The way into wedding no crama me 7 amount. I've not lost.
Okay.
Because when you plant an acre of maize, and then you plant very well, and you do your row planting at 60 by 25, you stand a chance of getting 28,800 pound population. Now, when you get 20 and you count for 7 for 10 cities, my sister, you are not losing.
Yes, you are not.
You are not losing. So just that few roofs, I had around 15,000. But most farmers didn't get. Most farmers were counting. And then when the woman came, and the woman was like, so I told most farmers that let's stand on our grounds and then sell at 7 for 10 cities. Could you believe that most farmers, when the women came and they yobbed them, they were selling 10 for 10 cities at that time, whilst there is no maize. So such a farmer, are you losing?
End up losing,
or you are gaining? Farming is very difficult. And now labor is very expensive because of the Okada. So if you are investing, you have to gain. So I give you the price, you don't give me the price. I start my pigs or sell at the dry maize. I'll tell you that. So when they come, they know that yes. And then when they come and they see the crops that I'm giving them, they know that yes, I'm buying quality products. So if he's counting for me like this, it's okay. My crop sometimes it moves from here to here. And it's very big crops. Yeah, because of the way I treat my acres. So you know this. I will definitely do my second spraying. Plant the cassava and do my second spraying. So that is basically what I do. I don't let the market do it for me. When it happens that way, I can just cut. I can just have it, take it to the market myself, and sell at their price. Currently, I'm working on that so that I will take my products to the market and sell it myself. Yeah.
Talking about you not letting the traders take it for you, don't you think you have another job and you are okay. That's why you don't care if they go away, if they dries up, and you feed it to your pigs or your other animals. Don't you think because you have another source of income, that's why you are so confident?
Oh, no, 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 no.
I think that's why.
No, that's not why. That's not the reason. That's not the reason. The reason is farming goes hand in hand. There's intercropping. Okay, the maize has to feed the pigs. The process from the pig. I sold 3 pigs, and that is how come I was able to raise funds to do this farm.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So out of the pigs, I get something from here. Out of the sheep and goats, I get something from here. And this also has to feed them. So if you don't buy, I can feed it to them, and I'll equally gain my profit. My pigs will increase. They'll give birth more, and I'll increase production. You understand? So it's not like I'm okay with my job, and that is the reason why probably I did for the market. No, the market women, they want to cheat you, but when you give them the mandate, then they will cheat you.
Okay.
You see, that is why I said you have to go to the market, do your checks,
research, yeah.
and then when you come, you know how to sell your products.
Okay. So enough of the maize. Let's focus on your animal farming. You have pigs.
Yeah.
Pigs and
I have goats.
Goats too. Okay. Did you start the same year you started the maize farm, or you started that one before this?
Okay, I started the farming before I started
The
going to
animals.
the animals.
Okay.
Because when I started this, I realized that I need to expand. I need to do something. Because when I'm doing this alone, it wouldn't help me. I need to add something to it, and then so that when I lose here, I gain over there. So I come here around 4. I don't sweep because of the deep litter system that I've done over there.
Okay.
So, and the pigs I've done the nipples for them, so they drink them by themselves. So I pump water from my well into the poly tank, and then they drink. So I don't have problem with drinking. When they will drink, they know where to go.
Yes.
And then I don't sweep because of the litter that they snort the feces. So I don't sweep. So what I come to do is only feeding. So I come, just check on them in the morning, bring the bowls out, mix the feed, and then I go. 10 o'clock, I come back, I go to work, sign. 10 o'clock, I come back, and then I feed them.
Okay.
And then I go from there. So I started it bit by bit. The farming helped me open my shop. So I was doing it bit by bit. So I use this. Sometimes I borrow from my shop, do my farming. After everything, I put the interest back. I add interest to it, and I feed it back into my shop.
Wow.
And that is how come I'm going.
Very
Yes.
inspiring. Very. It hasn't been easy, but you make it look easy.
Oh, no, it's not
Yes.
easy. It's not easy.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Head pig farming is quite expensive. I don't know for you. One farmer told me it's very expensive, so he had to stop along the line because the pigs do consume a lot in terms of their feet and all that. How true is that?
Yeah, it's true. But then you are rearing the animals. You decide what the animal eats. And I rear my animals purposely for meat.
Meat.
Yes. So even when my animal is 1 year old and you kill the animal, the fat is less. So the feeding is expensive though.
Yes.
But I make sure that currently I'm planting pawpaw so that I can also feed that to the pigs, and then I will supplement the feed. I will reduce the feed because now buying feed every month I have to go and buy around 4,000 seeds and mix, and then it will take me for like 2.5 months before it exceeds, and I have to go and buy again.
Another one.
So it has me, and I don't want to sell my pig one. So I sell in bulk.
Okay.
So that is how come. So whenever I sell in bulk, at least like 20 or 15, I get enough money, and when I calculate, I think I don't lose. So like the feeding is expensive, but we are managing. Yeah, we are managing, and that is why I said I've reduced a lot of costs. So you don't sweep, you don't drink there. You just they drink from the nipples.
Yes.
So you don't have to give them water. So that means you need extra labor to do those things. So I have reduced the labor, and then if I get one person, I do the work, I help, and then I assist, and then we do the work hand in hand.
Okay.
So I don't use a lot of labor over there. Yeah.
Okay. So looking at 3 years ago, did you start on your own, or you had support from someone, maybe a family member, a friend, or anyone?
Okay. When I started work for the past 9 months, I wasn't receiving pay. My pay didn't come. So after working on it, and then it came in bulk. So when it came, it was a bit huge.
Okay.
So out of that, I started some small farm, like I said.
Yes.
And then the money I had, I added it to my pay, and then I purchased the land. And I said no, I need to start. And then afterwards, I rented a shop, and then I'm in, and currently I'm the sole distributor of maize and fertilizers in the district. Oh, there's many factors.
Seriously, because hearing your story, it's very, very inspiring. I mean, as young as you are, at first we see farmers and then they are all old, but now the younger ones are rather venturing into farming, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing, I must say. So, on your pig farm, how do you sell them? Do you have someone, or you have particular people who come to purchase them, or you call people and let them know, okay, it's time for me to sell out my pigs? How is the process like?
Okay, being in the field, we reach out to farmers. We know there's a pig market at Akachi, but I don't have the means to take my pigs there. So mostly we have Jifanko, and then we have others. But I've done just 2 sales since I started my pig farm.
Okay.
First I sold 15, and second I sold 20.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So, and then because I rear for meat purpose, I use my weight. So when I weigh and then I sell every weight times the price on the market, and then we sell. So that is what happens. So I reach out to most companies, and then Jifanko, or sometimes Akachi people. They come, and then there are individuals that have big let's say pork joints. So they want to buy like 10, 15. So I have them too. So when they come around, even if I can't, I consult other farmers. They bring their products, and then we all sell, and then afterwards I give their money to them. So that is what so I don't have a challenge when it comes to the selling. Yeah. So one advice I will give to my fellow farmers is that farming idea when you want to na you but I was say be our person farming biano. You just have to focus, and then make sure say you have eyes, because you can't trust Ghanaians.
Yes.
I have a lot of experience from people that I help. Yeah, mostly when we give the workers to them, the workers disappoint, and then you see them complaining a lot. That's why people are saying they are losing. So all the Wajuma show being sad, and she said they one kasa wo. But one kasa wo field wa unim the ekoso. And she said me kasa obi mbedua, and then me medua me 3.5 acre maize. Masia dua me 4 acre maize. Minim de menya wo me se me kasa wo bedua ma me a. O si den wi am. What you say? O si den wi am, because me so minim de ekoso. Because me so me ye bi. Obana me bo spray wa ha. Obeka say, abranti obi a oya ban adwuma, obi a wako school, we university pa na o bo spray sa no. But yen aye de hu tim se na oni obi ye adwuma kwa na wan fa ho adwuma, nipa ne bu se o ye den like who did dinner. But one kasa o do hu gym na wo ye bi onim se me me boss na me boss kwa na ye say na me so me more. What you say? So that is what happens. As for farming there, labor no here very, very difficult to get a place. And to labor no a good house. That's one thing that I believe in. It's a human there. When you want to and koyi now when in now baby now so be your mouth. That here. See, that is the little advice I'll give to my farmers.
So in case I'm a young person who wants to venture into farming, can I call on you to guide me and then give me some kind of advice on how to start everything? Are you available for that?
I'm available for that. Always available. My doors are open. I'll tell them farming is very lucrative. We didn't start on an easy path. It was very difficult, but through farming we've achieved a lot.
Can you give out a number we can easily contact you on?
All right, so 0546 010599. The name is Bernard Lawete.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
This is where we end today's interview. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment so we know we are doing a good job or a bad one. My guest for today was Bernard Lawete. He's into animal farming and then crop farming. My name is Abapasika. See you next time. Bye.